We welcome you to the Night Planet, and it's a new year, new season, new festive. Most people have made New Year resolutions, but I don't do that crap. Me, I just work, and I hope all of you on my planet just work too. Work hard till we get the bag. Alright, let's go. So today we build the easiest MVC application ever exist on the planet, okay? It's like the easiest one. Here you put in a number like 500. This thing's gonna tell you that the results are a number is a positive number greater than 100. So you see, this application basically tells you whether a number is negative or positive. It says like a human, you can rectify it. Say number is a negative number, as you can see. So, without wasting any more time, let's get down to the gist of it. I'm gonna send you all to the code, and you're gonna see how we code the model, how we code the controller, and how we code the view. So, let's get down to it.
Today, we're going to be making an application that is going to allow the user to enter a number. And after the user enters a number, it's going to render the user to be able to see whether the number is a negative number or the number is a positive number, ranging from 0 to 100, and whether the number is a positive number but is above 100. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to click here, create new project. After clicking there, this thing is going to redirect us to the new projects template folder, you could say. So it's going to say like create new project, recent project templates. It's going to show your recent projects this side. Alright, so our template folder is this one. After doing that, the next step, we're just going to pick ASP.NET web application .NET framework. Always pick out the .NET framework. Then we're just gonna click next. After that, it's gonna do its thing. We're gonna redirect it to another window page, which is this one where we configure our project. So we're gonna name this project Planet 9. Right, I'm gonna name Planet 9. Save to the repos. I'm gonna change it up to save it to my desktop. Then it creates, and then then another page is gonna pop up which says MVC. You should click MVC and nothing else, and then from there you move. Alright, so back again, we're just gonna click here MVC. Then you're gonna click create. Then you're gonna pop up to your ASP.NET page, which is like the front page you get, home page, you get it at the like start of everything. Alright, back in the studio. So we're gonna go ahead and create our model. We're just gonna right click on the models folder on the right hand side, which is inside our solution explorer. We're gonna create a normal C# class. This is the normal C# class, just a class. We're gonna name it. We're gonna name this class do, which is what most people call me. Okay, after that, it's just gonna scaffold, and it's gonna keep the class. So we're back in the studio, and we're gonna create this little one here. Gonna be like public ends. Number. Gonna be get set. And then it's gonna be public string. I'm just gonna name it output. Get set. Alright, so okay, we're just gonna say public. We're gonna make it a string. Public string. Gonna be calc output gonna say if number less than 0. If number is less than 0, then output is gonna say this. Number is a negative number. See? And then what we're gonna do afterwards, we're just gonna go down a bit, and then it's gonna be an else if, and it's just gonna say number is greater than 0 or equals to 0, and number is less than, or is less than, yes, it's less than 100. Then I'm just gonna say output equals to number is a positive number, number less than 100. Here I'm just gonna have a hanging else, but I can make it an else if too, just to make things more precise. Say number greater than 100, greater or equals to 100. Then it's gonna say output equals to number is a positive number greater than 100. Basically explains itself, and then we're just gonna have a return statement. We're gonna return output, and yeah, this is like the simplest model you can possibly build. Okay, all right, so we're gonna move on and build our controller. All right, just gonna, so just gonna like, we're gonna click on the controller, right click, add controller. Gonna scaffold, it's not scaffolding yet, it's gonna prompt me. We're gonna choose MVC5 controller that is empty. Okay, empty. We're not using the entity framework, we're not using the read write actions, none of that. Empty. Gonna gather its information. After it does, so you're gonna name your controller. I'm gonna name mine. I'm gonna give it my full name, MVC controller. That's my name. Gonna scaffold. All right, so we got our controller. Next thing up on the line is we gotta copy all this, copy it. After copying, just gonna paste it right below. Then here, just gonna write HTTP post. After that, we're gonna put a class here. Things are playing your brother, and then we're gonna add a namespace here. Okay, let's get this. Usually takes like not that much time, but okay, fine. Guess you're all gonna wait for it because I'm waiting for it as well. All right, so we're just gonna fix this. We're just adding the namespace using Planet 9 models. Excuse me. It's gonna be added way above there. See, preview changes. Then it's gonna preview your changes. And after doing all that, it should give you something like this. And you just click apply. It's going to go all the way to the top. It's an easy way to do this thing so that you never get stuck whenever you're using Visual Studio, okay? You shouldn't be stuck when using this thing because Visual Studio actually provides you with the tools necessary for you to maneuver around any problem they give to you or any problem the code gives you, okay? So there's always a solution for your problem, even if it's not even in one of my channels, but there is a solution for your problem somewhere in the internet, okay? So if you ever find yourself like stuck on something, make sure you just search on the internet. You will find what you're looking for. There are websites like W3 Schools, Free Code Camp, all those type of things. All those things, they help you in terms of you like enabling your knowledge, widening your knowledge, and you overall having better and more efficient coding skills, okay? So we add that n there. Just gonna say n. This n is an object. It calls anything I have in my model, and this model here do. All right. So what I'm gonna call here, I'm gonna call numbers, and I'm gonna call output, and that's it. So numbers will be inputted in there by the user, meaning that I'm just gonna say number equals to, go with n again, that's number. This is how you prompt for an input inside the controller. So something that's going to be done by the system, we're going to do it like this. Number. We're going to have output equals to n. No, not outputs, okay? We're going to use the method we created, calc outputs. Put it there. Now we're prompting for the outputs inside our controller, okay? The system is gonna do all the steps it can regarding the first number that it got, okay? So with that explained and that out of the way, we're gonna go create our view. So I hope you still sticking with me because this is like the easiest MVC video I'm ever gonna make, okay? So if you cannot get this one, yo, go and kill yourself because you ain't gonna get it anyway. All right, controller made. Let's make the view. So the view is simple. We're just gonna go to the views. There's a folder called views. Under that folder, you're gonna have your folders called home, which is built in. Then you're gonna have shared, which is also built in. And then you're gonna have view start, web config, all those things. All the other ones are not so important. The important one is the one called Ndumiso, which is the folder that shares my controller name. I'm gonna go to that one. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna say add view. Then you add MVC5 view. After doing that, just gonna name it. I'm just gonna name it index. Index. Click add. After clicking add, okay. This is all the magic happens. Just gonna redirect you to the view page. When you're redirected there, you should make sure that you do your begin form. You use your using HTML.begin form. What I'm gonna show you all though. But for now, go and create that on your PC and let's get started. Alright, so back again. You're gonna say add model. You're gonna say Planet 9, name of our application, dots, I'm gonna say models, dots, class name, you're gonna say ads, use HTML dot inform. Then I'm gonna start with my index, my action results, and I'm gonna second it with my controller. which is missing. That's method. Say form able. Say form method dot post. Not right dots here, it's a comma. Form method dots post. Yeah, this is how you kind of get down the gist of it. So just gonna open these curly braces, moving up here. Gonna open up div. Let's say enter. Enter a number. Enter a number, so say ads. Editor 4. Ads HTML. No, that's like a low key mistake. It's HTML.editor4, yeah. To like model dots compiler's a bit slow. Looks like I'm faster than it today. You did the other way around. It's gonna say div. Gonna say results are. I'm making it big letters intentionally. HTML dot display 4 and O equals to this guy here. 4 again. That's outputs. Alright. Nothing too shabby, nothing too much. SBR is a line breaker. Okay, gonna do it again here. Div. Inputs. Okay, I'm gonna say type. Submit. Value is gonna be it's a button. It's gonna say create. For no reason, it's gonna say create. You can use like calculate, you can use other features they give you. I'm just gonna go create today. So after that, just gonna go here to your root config. So you're gonna go to your root config, and then you're gonna come and change this controller. Name the mesa. The index, you don't change the index because when you come back here, the action results is still indexed. I did not change that, so no reason for you to change it as well. It's gonna hit run. We're gonna see how the application runs.